Hey friends, it's Joni with Three Feathers Spiritual Wisdom, and I'm here with a brief astrology video regarding this week, April 17th through the 23rd. We actually have quite a bit happening on the 19th, 20th, and 21st. And I wanted to address those really quickly before I do our weekly message because I think some of it may have come out in our weekly message. I will have a link above to the weekly message as well as down in the description. Also, down in the description will be how you can get in touch with me if you would like your own astrological reading or tarot and oracle card reading. Okay, so let's start. There is a new moon solar eclipse on the 19th and 20th, depending on where you are in the world actually. Um, Now, a new moon, let's break this down. New moon solar eclipse. The new moon is always the start of a new lunar cycle. It's where you can set intentions for the coming month. Maybe there's something that you want to work on in your life or that you want to manifest over the next few weeks. And that is a great place to start something fresh, set a new intention. The solar eclipse part is about eclipsing something out of your life. So, ending something and starting something. The interesting thing is, this new moon solar eclipse is happening in the sign of Aries, which is the sign of the self, the sign of the individual, about our sense of identity, our sense of um, who we are and what we are, and our values, and how we express ourselves as an individual, as independent. This is all occurring on the 29th degree point, which is almost the end of the Aries, um, in the Aries area, zodiac. When it reaches 30 degrees, it moves over into the next. It's 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 the next sign, which is Taurus. So we are at the end of something and the beginning of something new for ourselves. So is it as an old phase that you're releasing and a new phase beginning? Okay. So think about what intentions you've set in the past. Is something coming to completion? Have you been doing the work that you need to do to release some of the old ideas, the old ways of thinking, the old toxic habits or people or things that you need to release? Is that coming to a close? The other thing happening with the new moon solar eclipse is the moon is in a square degree point or square aspect, which is conflict with the planet Pluto, which again represents death, rebirth, transformation. So, is this change? Is this new start? Is this ending much bigger and much um, more full of depth than we realize? This could also mean that something happens on the collective. So let's see if there is some big challenge that's ending, or something being birthed, a new way being birthed in that time period. About a little time after all of this happens, like I said, this is a new moon solar eclipse at the 29 degree point. A few hours later, the sun, which in a new moon, the sun and the moon are conjunct. They are together. They are close together. Okay. But a few hours after that, the sun moves into the next sign, which is Taurus. And Taurus is all about what we value, our own self worth, our own values that we carry. It could be about one of the things we value or put a lot of value in is our property, our money, our resources. So the sun is going to move into Taurus, and the focus for the sun over the next month is our resources. So it may be that in the next month you're looking at your budget, your you are working on paying off debt, or you are um, you know reanalyzing your investments, realigning things, even working on your own sense of self-worth. Okay. So that is all happening in this 24-hour period of the 19th and 20th. And then about 4 hours after the sun moves into Taurus, the sun will then be in a square with Pluto as well. So that conflict over, and of course, the sun will be in the Taurus, and Pluto is in Aquarius now. So there is, I don't know, that could be a collective blip on the markets, maybe. Um, so the sun is in conflict with Pluto, the death and rebirth of something regarding our self worth, our resources, our money, our values, what we value, our stuff. So that's kind of, there's some stuff going on in that 24-hour period that you just need to be aware of. With the new moon solar eclipse, the sun moving into Taurus, and then the conflict between with both the moon and the sun having with Pluto in that 24-hour period. So don't be surprised if the energy shakes you a bit. I'm not going to be surprised about that either. The last thing I want to touch on is that on April 21, Mercury turns retrograde. So you don't want to be spending any money on a big ticket item anyway. It's not the best time. And Mercury is in Taurus, the sign of money and what we value, and our and what we do. Remember, Taurus is also an earth sign, so it's about what we do on the day to day and our sense of self-worth. Mercury is all about the mind and how we perceive what we value, our own values, how we value ourselves. So there's a lot this week about our values. I'm just going to put it that way. Self value, what we value, put value in, how we value the stuff we have, how we value the world we live in, how we value ourselves. So, and Mercury, when Mercury goes retrograde, it's about rethinking, reevaluating, redoing. So redoing your budget. Maybe whatever happens regarding money, it's like, oh, it's time to really think and buckle down, and where can we save and where can we tighten our belt? It could be that. I'm not saying it is that. But when we reevaluate, rethink, redo, rewrite, reconceive, all the things that we need to reassess, we need to look at. It's all the retrogrades always are about the internal, and it's a moment to pause and to rethink things. Okay, reset. There might be a reset. So those that's some really big energy that I wanted to make you aware of that's happening this week. Um, I'm really curious because I was just getting I have been just feeling the need to declutter the house, to sort through stuff, to give away stuff or throw out stuff that no longer works. And then the thing that pull that I've been towards is how to reassess what goes in savings and checking and IRA and all this stuff. So I don't know if that is just my ability to tune in to what the energy that's coming, but that energy is coming this week and it might hit a lot more people to rethink what they're doing and realign things. So there you go. That's the astrology of the week for April 17th through the 23rd. If you would like a reading from me, just contact me at the email below, and I am happy to help all of you. I wish you many blessings for this week. Now you're aware and you can plan and sense you for yourself, your own intuition, what's going on for you. So take care.